What's up, and welcome to Unspoken Conversations. I'm James Crow, and here we talk about issues and situations that are in plain sight. Things that people hate to talk about, but it needs to be said, from relationships, families, friends, and life. Our goal is to shed light and understanding so that just maybe we can start to rebuild relationships, families, and ultimately, our communities. What's up, guys, and welcome back. In this episode, I want to talk about the amount of haters that we have. Just strap in. I'm gonna try to stay calm on this one, but it's just annoying. It's annoying like hell to see people as adults, especially adults, so, got your panties in a bunch about everything nowadays. Everybody nowadays is bitching and complaining about something that somebody else is doing. And here's the problem. The problem is that nobody's doing it for themselves. Nobody. You just want to complain about what somebody else is doing. Everybody's a hater nowadays. If you look at what's going on just on social media alone, everybody's a hater of some sort. Everybody has something to say about somebody else. If you put a sign up outside your house, right, and your neighbor don't like your sign, your neighbor might fuck around and go to one of the other neighbors talking and shit behind your back. Hating. It's just hating, right? Let's say it's not that. You buy a new car and your neighbor don't like the color of your car, or your sister, brother, cousin don't like your car. They hate talking shit to somebody else. If they don't think you can afford that car or deserve that car, they take that shit and they say something to somebody else. Haters. Let's go back to social media with this. Nowadays on social media, all you see is somebody talking about somebody who did something or said something, and they might not have even said it to this person. So the motherfucker who's mad ain't even the one that's getting talked to. It didn't even happen to them. This motherfucker is hating on something that they seen or heard somebody else do to somebody else, or somebody else do something that had nothing to do with anybody. But you got these fucking haters that's always got something to say. And this is the shit that annoys me. You can't have cancel culture and freedom of speech at the same time. They do not exist. Do you want everything to be cancel culture, or do you want there to be freedom of speech? You have to understand that. You can't have them both. If you have freedom of speech, then there's going to be some people to say some shit that you don't fucking like. And you have to understand, don't nobody care if you don't like it. You ain't got to like it. Understand that I have the right to say the shit. You don't like it? Go tell Jesus. Otherwise, shut the hell up. You got to understand that. But if you want there to be a cancel culture and you want to be able to silence and kill certain things being said, you got to understand there's going to come a day where you say some shit and somebody ain't going to like it, and they're going to come for your ass and get your ass canceled too. Everybody says something that shouldn't be said at some point or another. Everybody does. Everybody. I use the N-word a lot. And there is other people who look like me that don't like it. So all it takes is for another person who look like me to hate on the fact that I use that word on TikTok, on YouTube, on whatever. And now all of a sudden I got to stop saying this, or I got to remove certain videos, or I got to this or that. Think about that. Think about what that says. Think about what that does. You know what I mean? And then, and the other part to that is a lot of the people who's with the cancel culture, who wants to get somebody banned or blocked or whatever, silenced for saying whatever it is, that person could be doing the same thing that I'm doing or what the next guy's doing in order for them to get some money. But they ain't. They lazy. And the fact that somebody else is out here getting it the way that they're not willing to go out there and get it, they want to talk shit about the person who is getting it. What does that say about that person? Don't say much about the person who's out there getting it. It says a lot about the person who ain't out there getting it, but they got something to say. And that shit is goofy as hell to me. It's goofy as hell to me. It makes zero sense to me. It annoys the fuck out of me. I hate it. There's a woman on TikTok. She goes by the name of Lady in the Bathroom, right? And all this woman does, keep in mind, it's a real small, tiny little petite white chick, right? And I have to use that as context, because otherwise you won't understand the problem. So I have to put that in there. Little young, I ain't gonna say young because I don't know her age, but she's small, she's tiny, she's petite, little white chick, and she uses a lot of different songs. Keep that in mind. A lot of different genres and a lot of different songs, whether it be country, hip hop, it doesn't matter. all different kinds of songs. And all she does is in the bathroom, she's dancing, she's messing around. She might have a little sip of wine here and there, and or pouring a little bit of wine or whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what she's drinking. That's besides the point. But she's just dancing, and the song will be playing. Whatever the song is will be playing, and she's kind of like lip singing with the song. And what happens is anytime the N-word is said, she completely blanks off the screen. It comes back on and continues the rest of whatever she's doing. Now keep in mind, she's not singing. You don't hear her singing the song. It's just lip reading. The song, the actual song is playing. But there's so many people, the majority of them look like me, got something to say about what this lady is doing. That if that ain't the most hater shit. Now here's my issue with it. If this woman is getting paid by TikTok to put these videos up, and all she's doing is being goofy in the bathroom. That's all she's doing is being goofy in the bathroom. I don't see a single solitary problem with it. Not one. She's creating her own content. She's making it funny. She's making it enjoyable. And people are taking this and they want to say that she's taken from the people who look like me, from the people who made these songs. She's taken from them. They're saying she's stealing from black people, and she's getting rich. She's coming up off of black people. Here's my fucking thing with this. If this ain't the dumbest shit I've ever heard, keep in mind that every one of those damn songs that she used, every damn one of them, the people who made them and the people who sang them, the people who actually produced them, these motherfuckers already got paid for this shit, and they're still getting paid for it. She's not getting paid for those songs. She's only getting paid by the content that she creates in her fucking bathroom. Now tell me, how is she stealing from anybody if they're still getting paid for it? Yep. That's the stupidest shit ever. It makes no sense to me. None. This woman cannot be stealing when those people are getting paid. And you can say she's getting paid, but again, she's not getting paid for the song. She's getting paid for the content that she creates. And you got people mad at her because she doesn't look like the people who singing the songs. What about the songs who she does look like them? And they ain't hating about that. Now tell me that's not goofy. Tell me that's not goofy. How can you hate on this woman whether she's getting paid or not? You don't know what her pockets look like. So how can you get mad and how can you say something about this woman when you have the perfect opportunity to be doing the same shit, but you're not? Get what I'm saying? That's the part that irritates the hell out of me. Shut the fuck up and let her and everybody else doing whatever they're doing, do what the fuck they're doing. If you're not gonna do it, shut the fuck up. Why you got your mouth open? That is that hater shit. And a lot of you fucking people don't understand that you're a fucking hater. You're a hater. And it's annoying. It's annoying to be able to do something and to get good at it, to find a niche, and somebody has their fucking mouth open all because they don't like what you said, who you said it to, who you said it about, what you said it about, or what you're talking about. A lot of people just don't like this shit. And that is annoying. That's the dumbest shit that anybody can say. I am all for freedom of speech. I don't care what you said. I don't give a fuck about people saying the N-word. I don't give a fuck about people calling me a black bitch to my face. If that's what they say, I don't give a fuck. Just don't get close enough to put your hands on me, because that changes things. It changes things when you can potentially hurt me. That's different. Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the words. Some of y'all are so ass hurt about basic fucking words that if somebody says some stupid shit, just some dumb shit, you want to have something to say about it. A word? So words is hurting you motherfuckers' feelings, and y'all claim to be adults. Y'all not fucking adults. There's a lot of people on this planet who ain't fucking adults. The so-called of age motherfuckers who claim to be adults. You're not an adult. You're a child. You have a child mindset because you're getting mad about fucking words. Words. You get sensitive over words. So you have something to say about somebody else based on words. That makes no sense. And I think we really need to come out this fucking dumbass mindset. I really think that a lot of us need to grow up. A lot of us. It is beyond me. It is beyond me that a person can do a thing. I see a lot of people in the car culture, and they're just sliding cars around. Some people do it in parking lots. Some people do the shit on tracks. Like when I say tracks, I mean they have places set up just for people to go in there and they do donuts in cars. And I'm only mentioning that because I like cars and I see this is one of the things that I've seen it. Excuse me. People will go out there and they will have these little sessions where they just line up cars and they'll just do donuts. And you see people getting stupid and they'll climb out there in that barrier and they'll get hit by cars. Is the person driving the car stupid, or is the person who climbed their ass out there and as a person standing there, is that the stupid one? So you got spectators talking shit to the car drivers because some stupid ass spectator and hopped their ass up there and got slid across the side of them with a car. I get it. It is dangerous. I understand. The part that bothers me is you got all these spectators that don't even be there. They don't even be there. They'll be watching from home and they'll say, that's stupid. This is this. I don't like this. And they should get that canceled. They should get this shut down. They should, all these people, that's dangerous. You might be right. You might be right. But if you ain't going to do something about it, if you're not going to put together a move to get it shut down, what are you talking about it for? Let it be. Leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? That is my whole thing. There's just haters everywhere you turn. There's somebody hating something that they don't like, and that is a problem. You don't have to like what the next guy's doing. You don't have to talk about it. Shut the fuck up. Let it be. I may not like the fact that my next door neighbor has got kids that make a lot of noise all the time. It's what, if their kids do that, that's what their kids do. If it's not bothering me, if I'm not working for a home and I'm not making my videos and shit, and my neighbor's kids are being loud outside, they're playing outside, let them fucking play outside. They're little kids. So what? They're loud. So fucking what? There's people who say, but I pay my rent. My rent is this much money, and this is, and I should be able to have. Shut your goofy ass up. Haters. Again, fucking haters. Everybody's a hater. Everybody's a fucking hater. I don't know. It just annoys me. It annoys the hell out of me. It makes me look back and be like,
shut up, bitch.
For everybody who got something to say about somebody else.
Shut up, bitch.
For everybody who's got something to say about something that they don't like.
Shut up, bitch.
Really, like, it makes no sense for us to be like this. No sense. No sense. Everybody got their fucking mouth open. Nobody can just sit back and mind their fucking business. I get, like I said, I get when people do dumb shit. And certain people might say, hey, you know, for example, let's say the kid runs out in the street. Hey, your kid gonna get hit by a car, man. Get your kid. Your kid tripping. I understand that. So I understand not necessarily minding your business in that spot, but just a noisy kid. Why the fuck would I go talk to my other neighbor about my neighbor on this side letting their kids run outside? Why would I go talk to my neighbor? Shut the fuck up is my point. Mind your business. See it? Move the fuck around. Why does everybody have to have their mouth open about it? That was an example. I ain't saying it's just an example. But just that quick, it goes from this to this. You go from this little girl. Why do they let their daughter? I've heard people say these people got 14 and 15 and 16-year-old daughters in their house. And I wouldn't let my daughter dress like this. And I would, maybe you wouldn't. But for you to get online and make videos about it, for you to take this information and go talk to that neighbor or to go talk to that person about this person's kids dressing the way you wouldn't let them, them ain't your fucking kids. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Why does everybody have to be a hater of some sort to somebody else? I think we need to get this under control. I think a lot of us need to learn to sit the fuck back and shut up. Mind your business. Stop hating on everybody about everything that they doing that you don't fucking like. You are not that important. End of my rant. Until next time, have a good night.
They are so full of the cap, man.